Hey, the camera's running. All right. Hey, Pearson BA 350 coming at you from the kitchen. Messy kitchen, but we won't go into that. It's about 11:20 in the PM, Saturday night. That's how I spend my Saturday nights, making YouTube videos. All right. Well, you can see before you, got the old axial out. Got her up and running good. Got some video somewhere I need to dig up. You can see it there. The Novak motor, pulled it all apart, cleaned it all up because it wasn't running right. Seems to be doing good now after I put it all back together. But tonight, what I'm playing around with is I got one of these Proline body pans. Now, just to step back a little bit, there's the body that I'm rolling. You can see she's getting pretty hammered. Starting to see some light poking through in quite a few spots there. Not really pleased with that. So I went ahead and ordered a new body. That's sitting over on the couch somewhere. Haven't painted it yet. It's Proline Jeep Comanche. And I was going to run that on this chassis. But I was having a dilemma trying to figure out what to do about the cage. I like the cage on the back of this truck. And I didn't want to cut the bed off the back of the Comanche because then it would leave an open spot on the back of the cab. So I've changed my mind on that. I'm supposed to save that for another project down the road sometime. I'll still paint it, but we're going to hold off on that. So what I've done instead is I've got a new axial Honcho cab portion coming. So I'll reuse the back portion because that's still fine. I'm going to repaint. I don't know if I'll do gray or may go with the orange that I've selected for the Comanche body. But in the meantime, started cutting and getting ready to fit the chassis pan here. Still got to get the servo hole cut out, but I'm starting the disassembly a little bit. Now this back portion is going to get removed because, as you can see, I don't need it. I'm not sure this thing's really going to fit. Yeah, that should do alright. May have to trim some more up on the front there where the lights buckets are hanging through. But this is going to help if I decide to run this through the mud, because I don't have any waterproofing on any of my electronics at all. I should, but I don't. But this will help keep some of the water from splashing on there. I don't intend to do really deep water crossings, especially now that I got the light controller sitting in there. I should look into waterproofing those, but that'll be down the road. So anyway, we're going to do some disassembly here so I can start figuring out exactly what all I need to cut. As you can see, I got the main motor, transmission, driveline access. Not too sure what these two bumps up here are for, but start tearing her down, getting ready to fit this into place. I need to get some sandpaper and clean up some of these edges a little bit, and then figure out where on the back here I need to cut it. Probably, you can see at the side profile here, you can see the angled portion here. It probably coincides with the angled part of the frame. And this is going to be a real boring video. I'm even boring myself talking about it. So probably along the seam here is where I'll wind up cutting it. But I'm going to worry about that in a little bit. So shut the camera off and pick it up when I got some more going on. Talk to you in a bit. Bye-bye. Alright, progress report. Kinda got her fitted. Some trimming needs to be done. You can see it here. There's the light control, so I had to cut out for that. Got the slot cut for the servo, for the shock towers and the body mounts that come up. A little excessive on the holes there, but along the front of the electronics box, which I'm not running a lid on that, just the base. It's riding a little bit, and I also noticed for some odd reason I never put the two screws in on the front here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and try to find a couple of those, and even if they're just a nut and bolt to throw in there to help secure that. But otherwise, looking like, I was thinking trimming it right at that seam back here. It's about what it's going to be, so we're getting there. I left the radiator on the front. Don't know if that'll have to stay. Still got to trim the corners of the, I guess you'd call them bumper pieces. to clear the lights on the body, the light buckets. But just a quick little preview here. Had to, I guess we can try to pull this off here. It's kind of a pain, but they're fitting pretty tight. You can see I had to disassemble quite a bit. The whole front bumper's been removed. There's the light harness. I got to re-glue one of them that's coming loose, so good opportunity there. Got the battery tray mount, I guess, the battery tray itself. The body mounts for the front came off, but all my zip ties, minus this one here actually, for the front section have all been undone, so I'll have to go find my small zip tie collection and redo that when it's all said and done. But a little closer shot of all the trimming I've done. Before I just had the centerpiece here done. Need to trim a little bit more up here. I think I've got the servo portion figured out. I've got the shock tower and the body mount sections figured out. This seems to be pretty good. This is a cutout for the rear drive line. So, like I said, just trim these a little bit more and a couple of bolts to hold that electronics box in, and then I got to try to plug it all back in together. And then was on eBay. I like this front bumper, but I found a really nice one, more of just a straight bar style off-road provisions, and it's got a plate there to mount your winch. It was all metal, but I can't find it tonight. I was thinking about going back and picking one of those up, but because I got that winch I still need to wire up and put on this thing. Initially I was thinking about, I got this flat spot back here, mounting it there. I don't know if it'll clear the lights or not. We have to adjust those a little bit, but cutting and putting a fair lead in on this aluminum plate up front. But yeah, she's looking a little hammered. Where's it at? There it is. She's got some marks on her. It's been used. A lot of those are from that concrete pile we've played on, but definitely been worth it. This has been one hell of a neat little toy. So anyway, let's shut the camera off, get back to work. It's now 12:15 in the morning. I'm probably going to be up for a while yet since I work second shift, and that's my normal hours. So we'll catch you all in a little bit. Bye-bye. Alright, so the reassembly process has begun. The tray is pretty much in permanent now. She's in a good location. One thing I did forget was to drill a hole for where the battery tray holder assembly mounts. Now mine's set up a little bit different. I've only got one screw holding the cradle in for the battery tray, but the battery tray itself, and actually I prematurely put that one in just to get things going, but the battery tray itself uses both screws, wherever it is in the camera. There we go. So one screw just goes through the cradle in the back, and one goes through the cradle into the chassis. Working on getting the wires all routed here, conduited up. Don't have to worry quite so much about having them drooping into the wheel travel, since I got fender flares now, or fender wheel wells. So that'll help a little bit, although I do need to make sure that some of these aren't going to be pressing on the body. But once I get this fully secured, start running wires again. That needs to go over there. Get everything buttoned up and the way I want it. I did wrap my power cables off the speed control of the motor in black tape so it wouldn't see them through the windows. One thing I did do is I sprayed some tint on the windows. Not the best job. Got some dirt and whatnot in there, but I just wanted to try it out and see how much of a difference it makes. So when the new motor shows up, I know what I'm dealing with. New motor, new body. It's getting late. I'm getting tired. It's 1:30 in the morning. I'm going to try to get this buttoned up for the night and then go to bed. Maybe tomorrow is supposed to be somewhat sunny. Maybe go back into the crawling course and clean it up a little bit and give her a go. So anyway, I don't know if I'll do another video tonight or wait till tomorrow, but we'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. Bye bye. Well, she's all back together. Servo's making a little bit of noise, but oh well. Lights are on, windows are tinted. Everything seems to work pretty good. Well, for sitting on the stove top here. I'll take her out tomorrow and give her a good run. You can kind of see it's nice and dark inside there, so quick shot of the back side. I lost my lens for that light, so it looks brighter. Let me see if I can track one down. But yeah, there she is. She's back. Looking pretty good. Clean up my mess. It's 1:50 in the morning. I am tired and I'm going to bed. So that looks pretty cool from the front. I really like those rock lights I put in there. Those toe straps. So alrighty. Probably won't put these up till tomorrow, but you guys will enjoy them nonetheless, I'm sure. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you later. Bye bye.